Hello, everybody. Sorry for the delay. Missed y'all. So we kind of got back to the original position. Kind of. The camera is now in the corner of my monitor instead of on the little phone holder that I used to have. Because unfortunately, after the last stream, as I was trying to get things slowed down, my foot accidentally hit the wire that's connected to the camera, pulling the camera off the shelf and onto the floor, along with said phone holder. And since the phone holder was just nothing more than a cheap piece of plastic, it broke. So that's long gone, unfortunately. So instead, we are now resorting to the little camera back on the monitor for now. Hey Bean, welcome to the stream. Just want a bit of a warm-up chat before we get to the unboxing. Very excited to see what's to fully get into the contents of the box, and then we can play some Hytale right after. Just removing some extra wires here and there. Put this in there. Okay. Now, as I was saying, actually, I need to reload something really quick because my chat disappeared. There we go. Let me just do a bit of a test. Shouldn't take long for it to pop up. There we go. 6 seconds on the dot. So, let's see. I want to double check on a few things before we get started. Make sure Discord's all good. Make sure our Spotify music is on, which is, I think, is not at the moment. So, there we go. Just need to pull that just a little bit down. Now, I'm gonna have to try and do this standing up, so we're gonna have to raise the mic a bit. Hopefully, they don't mess this up. Oof. Gotta stand for this one. Terrible angle for the camera, but I think that's okay as we go through this. I can't pull the thing any further. One sec. There we go. All else, just fix the mic. Alright. So, this is a diversion from what I usually like. I usually do Warhammer stuff. But a lot of changes have happened with Warhammer that I don't particularly like. And I can't get into the specifics because it's a bit too much to talk about on a public platform. Because I do have my own personal opinions. And oftentimes those opinions are shot off the window because people don't like hearing opinions they don't want to hear. So, cool. I'll keep it to myself then. Haven't logged either for a while. Had to catch up making videos in Hytale. Yeah, that's a definite one. I haven't been seeing you upload in a while, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna be having some stuff soon. Yeah. Nice. Eager to see that one. Now, as I was saying, the this series is something I was particularly interested in because it's not just only for the model design, and they have very nice model designs, by the way, but I was also interested in the lore, in the background, and the story of the world that these characters live in, sort of. There aren't any major characters, there isn't anyone to like notable to speak of, but what I can see at the moment is that there is definitely story for the factions and such. So I decided to pick two of those factions, which are the 100 Kingdoms, which are themed around the classic European knights, and the Spires, which are sort of alien-like nobles exiled to the world that they're in. I can't get too deep into the details of the lore, but what I can say is that this faction right here is like, this one right here is one of the most unique factions per se compared to in a lot of fantasy fiction. As far as I know, there isn't one like it, because these aren't just like, you know, like StarCraft Zerg or Warhammer's Tyranids. They're not animalistic. In fact, they are a sophisticated society that are like part of exiled nobles, basically. These aliens came, and the way they wage war is not through their own means. Like, they don't use their own hands. They don't like getting their hands dirty, so they send in clones and avatars to fight their battles for them. So a lot of their themes is just like genetic and like genetic amalgamations, clones, and such. So let's get started with the unboxing. Well, right off the bat, we are greeted with the bases, the unique bases for this game, which feature not only the circular bases, but also these square bases. Because the one represents the individual unit, the other one represents the regiment. So each of them have a different meaning in the total game overall. Now, an interesting feature about this game, is that you can play with or without the square bits, which I kind of like. So let's get those out of the way first, as we move on to the next set of things. Dear Lord, that's a lot of models. I can already see more of them buried underneath. We got ourselves a unique dice set. I think these have the exclusive, like, faction symbols that it has. Just really cool. They give you a lot. I think this one is the 100 Kingdoms one. Let's put it in the light here. See a nice symbol on the dice there. Cool. Excited to see those on the table. On the tabletop once we're ready to play. Okay, I don't want to get through the models just yet because there's quite a lot to unpack. So what I want to do is have a look over here on the side with all the paperwork. So these, I think, they're both, yeah, these are welcome guides telling you which way is how you want to expand your army based off the set. They have really cool model lines, definitely. Would love to see more of these in the future. I'm really interested in the Siege Breaker Behemoth. That one I really want to see. I want to see a box of this one. I'm trying to admire a lot of the model lines here we got. Damn, this one looks cool. And they have like centaurs. They have all these genetic like cloned abominations and stuff. This one is just comprised of colossal units. That's funny. Alright, let's check out the 100 Kingdoms one. So 100 Kingdoms are your box standard humans. So could have a whole just all knights kind of army. Could have infantry would mix with magic. Could have heavy infantry as well, mixed in your lines. All interesting. A different version of the magic. The magic regiment. Oh, this is for first blood. Okay, I get this now. So earlier, as we can see here, the blue here, the ones with the paths here with blue are for the bigger game. So you can see that they're using the square bases here and there. And then the next one is the red, which is the smaller version of the game, which means you just use the circular bases. And they're detachable, by the way. You can put them on and off the square bases. You can just have them. The model will be placed for the most part on the... Whoops. Camera died there for a bit. For the most part, the model will be placed on the circular base, and you can put the circular base on top of the square base. So you can switch between game modes if you want. That way you get more value out of the models that you get. So this one we're not gonna get too deep into. This is the campaign pack. I think this is for specifically these armies that you play them together and stuff. So it'll probably give you scenarios and other things that you can test play the thing on. Yeah, there are scenarios there. The ways you should place your environments and everything. Okay. Okay, cool. So there's also like what happens when either faction wins their respective campaign. Alright, cool. No, it is not an internet connection. It is a phone connection. I don't know why it decides to just cut off all of a sudden. I don't know why it does that. Probably because it's on Wi-Fi, and I'm using a phone camera as my webcam for the display here. So I will do my best to pay attention to the phone cam and make sure that if it goes out, I stop what I'm doing. At least you can still hear me narrating and stuff. Alright. So we have the instruction manuals of how to put the stuff together. What is this? Oh! This is a whole narrative book. What the heck? That's crazy. This is an actual narrative book here. Maybe this is something you kind of read out as you're playing the campaign. Because that's interesting. They just give you like a short novel. Something to help you immerse in the lore and stuff. That's actually pretty good. If you're a lore person. course, we have our quick start guides. I think we have 2 of them. So this is a 2-player set. So this is a good way to like help people learn. Oh, don't worry. It's like the book is like how many pages? It's pretty thin. It's not like a whole novel. It's just like it's like a mini novel. It's not bad. But for the most part, I think the purpose of that is something for you to just like, as you're doing the campaign and stuff, you can read, you can like sort of immerse yourself by reading out each chapter as part of the campaign, because I think it's tied to the campaign. So it's crazy to think that in this box alone, not only did I get a whole lot of models, right? I've also gotten the guides, the lore breakdowns, a magazine telling me of what possible units you can get from the faction that you're playing as. Oh, yeah, that's the phone. Don't worry about it. And we get this cool poster as well. Or I think there's 2 of them. I don't know what they're for. Maybe it's for something. I think they have a purpose because it's the exact same picture. I would like this to be my wallpaper. I'll figure out a way to get it as a wallpaper. I'm sure there's like an image somewhere. Oh, okay, I see. These are like little terrain pieces that you can put down. Although they're not, it's not an actual house. It's a top-down version of a house that you can put on the battlefield. Oh, there's another side too. You can have this hill, or you can have this forest. So either way, it's some kind of obstacle or something. So there's more here. Yeah. Villages and forest pathways. Oh, oh, there's even more of it there. My biggest problem right now, the thing that scares me is how I'm gonna put all of this back. So we have ourselves a map. Put it the phone camera here. Full map of the world that you'll be playing in. Just to let you understand where the factions are and all of that. Trying to find, because like there's, I guess not all of it is on the map, because some factions may be just like fighting in certain places, but not everywhere. Okay. And then there's Nepenthe right here. This is where our campaign takes place. Digging. Ooh. We have another map, but it's gotten torn up by the problem with shipping sometimes. These things happen. Right. Got more bases here. So, for the most part, I think we've gotten all of the stuff out. We can now have a look at the models. These are objective markers, I believe. Some very unique objective markers that you have to put together. Then we got, I think this is horse, cavalry, part of the Hardened Kingdoms. We got more of those. Oh! Looks like we got ourselves a set of rulers. So this is part of the gameplay of Conquest. Like, much like some certain war games, you don't use a grid system or something like that, you use a measurement system. So you either have a ruler nearby or a tape measure, preferably a tape measure because it's a lot easier. Because some ranges go over like the 6-inch, you only guess. I think this is only a 6-inch ruler. Yeah, or no, it's a 9-inch ruler. So you get only 9 inches, and some ranges go for like 21 and onwards. So kind of not that well. It does the job, but it's not that reliable, so to speak. Got some infantry. I think this is an archer. Just got tons and tons of units to go through. I don't want to just like unpack this whole thing because I'm unfortunately terrified of trying to put them all back once I'm done with them. What are you, sir? Oh, you're the one of the cavalry ones. Yeah. I mean, look at all that detail though. I'm excited to get into assembling and painting these. But where is, I want to have a look at, is this thing. Good lord, look at this thing. Where's his other half? This big dude. I have no idea what this is gonna be. Let me try and find what the unit is. It's called a Terraphon. It's this giant flyer here. Very interesting design. Like some weird pterodactyl thing. Need to be careful how I'm gonna put this thing back because I don't want to break it by mistake. I don't want to break it before we start assembling it. It's gonna drive me insane. I don't want to, again, I don't want to dig in too much because we are planning to assemble all of this. And I don't want to mess before we even get started on that. So what exactly is the plan for this box? Because we definitely gonna have spent a lot of time trying to assemble all of this and then even painting. So my plan for tackling this box is that I think for the best way to do this is to alternate our streams. We're going to be alternating between gaming stream and painting stream and spend as much time as possible trying to get all of this assembled and painted. So the best way I can think of it between balancing my gaming and my models, then I think the best way to do it is to alternate every time I have a stream. And when I'm like one model per day, Bean, I don't think you grasp the concept that I'm not gonna spend 80 days trying to do this. There's more than 80 models in this box. I'm not gonna spend 80 days trying to put it all together. I mean, every time we do get on stream, I think I will see how it all looks. I want to see how everything looks with all the models, and then we plan out our strategy and our strategy for painting all the models. Because once everything's assembled, then we have an idea of like which ones to prioritize. I think for the most part, I think I'll be prioritizing larger models because larger models are the much more difficult ones to paint, in my opinion, compared to the smaller ones. And I have to think of the color scheme because, of course, I can choose my own color scheme and everything. So it really depends on the level of detail we're going to go for. If we are going for the quality that I usually paint, it's going to take around 4 modders per model. That is painting alone. That is not with assembly. Assembly takes its own set of hours because you have to first look for all the parts of the model. Hopefully it will not be that difficult. And then you have to clean it up. What I mean by clean up is you remove it from the sprues, grind down all the excess plastic from the mold, and make sure it's well and clean enough. It's like smooth and there's no like anything that's not intended to be there kind of deal. So that in itself may take an hour per model, if not less, depending on like the quality of the model and everything. So we'll have to see with that. But on average, like it'll take me an hour to assemble like maybe 2 or 3 models, I think, depending on how the quality of the mold is. If the quality of the molds are good and I don't have to do a lot of the grinding and the cutting and all of that, then we're good to go. But if the quality of the mold is poor, then of course we're going to do a lot of detail work, carving and all of that. So I doubt it. I highly doubt that, because these, as far as I've seen already, just by pulling out some of the sheets or some of the sprues, the models are of high quality and it's very decent. I do like how it's all I do like the details, but that's just the surface view. We're gonna have to do a deep dive when we start assembling them. So I think the challenge will be the Terraphon, because that is by far the largest model in the set. And on the other side of the spectrum is the Knights, because they are the most detailed of the group. I think 100 Kingdoms will be definitely a new challenge for me, because a lot of their like model has clothing and skin, compared to Warhammer, where you can just pick the ones that are just covered in armor, or Aliens, whichever is floats your fancy. So it's really different. It's gonna be different. By the way, don't ask me how much this cost. I, I thought I was signing. I thought I was signing up for a 5,000 peso purchase, and yeah, that went out the window when they told me that the one set I was trying to purchase was out of stock, as in completely out of rotation. And they told me, oh, we can get you this one. This one is very rare. They only made 500 of these boxes. So, and the last one, they had one last one in their contact in Malaysia. So I said, gimme. Gimme. I don't care at this point. I'm spending my Christmas money on this. So okay. 46 delay. Jeez. Well, I'm not losing frame. Let's see if I can do something about it. Hold on. There we go. Good enough, I think. Oh, just ever so slightly. Here. Here. Okay, let me switch to Game Studio. Really quick. Because we're gonna... turn this off. Okay. Boom. Switch. Switcheroonies. Let me... I think you need to check the title again, Bean. That was just unboxing. I promised we would get back on Hytale. I'm not gonna start tonight. Probably gonna start next week. we're gonna be spending most of the month of March actually doing our painting streams, because I'm also preparing for another tournament that's coming up soon. We've got Warhammer tournament, and I'm gonna be practicing a lot, much more than usual. But we are still gonna game for a bit. We're still gonna hop on Hytale and stuff. I apologize, Bean. I'm sure you're expecting a painting stream tonight, but I did put in the title that it would be just an unboxing stream. I did say that I did say last week, or no, Monday, that Monday or Tuesday. Well, anyways, I said the last stream that we would do an unboxing video, or unboxing stream, for at least brief, just to look at all the little accessories that come with the models before we do a deep dive the following week. So starting March, we're gonna be doing that. So we'll be looking forward to it. For the meantime, we're on our scheduled Hytale sessions. So I'm just gonna linger over in our lobby chat. Alright, so I've been doing some work behind the scenes. I was on earlier just to get this stuff done here. So our fourth room is finished. So Bean, all that's left is your place, if you want to work on it. Oh, completely missed that one bit of cobble there. Let's go grab a piece of cobble. I think I still have over in the storehouse. So what I want to focus on today is actually the pathing, because I been annoyed of like running, and it feels a little slow having to run and climb up blocks. So we're gonna work on the paths today. Also, I have extended the warehouse and placed all our item processing benches here. So salvage, workbench, loom, tanning rack, and furnace are all here now. So now we get to process whatever resources we have. Alright. Oh, chili and tomato chests. There is a tomato chest right here. I don't know why an apple is inside of it. There's an apple chest here. The chili one... Where's the chili? I guess we don't have a chili one. I will make one now. I do have some extra wood here. Let's go. And I think I need iron. Let's put the tree sap in here first. Wood. Let's do some sorting for the meantime. Put that there. Then I need... Right. Need this. This. What else we got here? Okay. Need that and that. And we need... I think we need iron. Throw back the gold. Petals here, and the flowers. This stuff goes in there. I need to put a new spot for the wool. I think I'll put it here for now, or one of these barrels here. Wool. Then okay. Okay, Bean. Will do. Let's see. Bones. Here. Bones there. Then we also have some more blood roses. Oh, wrong chest. Put that there. Essence. That in. Moss, I think we place here. Dirt, place here. What else we got? We got an extra shelf. I think I was supposed to milk my cow, and we're supposed to put some wooden beams in here. Oh, that's fine. Don't have to do anything there. Okay. Cool. Now, go back up here. Where is backpack? Black, blue, green. I like just having brown because we already have a black outfit, so we need a complementary color of black or brown, sorry. Yeah, this one has 27 slots. Nice. Okay, so I will put this in my house for now. And if anyone is gonna probably needing some extra storage space, then can always hand that. Oh, looks like we got our new adamantite tools from Manjuru. Nice, nice. If Manjuru ever looks at this stream, thank you so much for that. I appreciate your effort in getting the materials and crafting those for me. Now, let's go and make ourselves... Hold on. Just wanna put on my goggles. I feel empty without my hat. I think what I can do is replace... I can move that chest. We do have a chest over here. Some items. Then we just break this. Then bring it downstairs. Let's go and also make ourselves a... Lipsticks? No? Okay. I can do... Let's double back here really quick. And grab some sticks. Sticky or stickeroonies. And some fiber. Oh, sorry. Keep forgetting that. Okay. Do I have some pieces of cloth? Yes, I do. I have some lining. Put these in. Because we are gonna get some paintings. Then we're gonna put this back. Oh, Voss? Voss was the... In fact, Voss was playing on the server earlier than you guys. He is my American friend. Yeah, you haven't seen him because he's in America. He's in California, and he usually plays way later than we do. He's supposed to join in with his son, but unfortunately their schedule does not like line up with ours at all. Yeah, yeah. It's the American one. Alright, so I was supposed to make a chest label. That is the chili one. Chili. Got the chili. Let's put this fence or this shelf there first. Chili. That there. That there. Then sticky there. Then we put that fiber there. Moss here. Logs here. Iron back here. Flower petals here. We should make a different chest for like all this accessory stuff. But I guess that'll come with the smithy. But we're gonna take care of that later. We gotta take care of the pathing first. Let's take care of all our paths. Now, where did I put my shovel? There it is. What happened, Bean? Where is she? I think she's down below. Which ones? Is it the glowing ones? Because I do notice that the glowing ones don't multiply. The green ones? Let's have a look-see. Which is strange, right? Because on stream, I did catch the green ones multiply. Yeah, you should... If you're planting them on rocks, I don't think they will spread. And the special ones don't, like the storm caps, the azure, and the blood caps. I don't think they grow... They don't spread as much. I don't know. May need to try somewhere. Try planting it up here, near the mead hall, I guess. You could try it and see if it works. Because I tried planting these glowing mushrooms and they are not multiplying whatsoever. They have not multiplied at all. So where was I? Right. Paths. So what we can do... Yeah, the green one did multiply, which is weird. That one time when we were like on when I made my garden and everything. It did multiply. I hope it isn't tied to any like special conditions or anything like that, because that would be disappointing, to be honest. Because like, oh, you have to grow mushrooms with certain conditions, like you gotta plant them on logs or something like that. That's gonna suck, because you're just like, I mean, it will help you make controlled farms and stuff, but that's the thing. You're gonna have to make a whole setup for it, which I find kind of annoying. Too wide is too narrow. The blood caps, yeah. Unless it's just like the normal red ones you're talking about. Oh, okay. He got you the adamantite ones. Thank you, glowing mushroom. You have done me a great service, but I need you to take a break. So... Oh! That was an intentional bench? Okay, give me a sec. I'll go get it. I mean, technically, no one would cut the tree because it yields nothing for anybody. At least, unless they're not trying to get sticks from it. That's all. So let me just put the bench back here. Oh, facing the wrong way. One sec. There we go. There. Nice. Get a nice view of everything. Alright. I put the bench back. Don't worry about it. I mean... You will be able to replant the same tree, I think. But the problem is... that... it won't look like this per se unless you intentionally wait. I did put a mod that lets you make branches and stuff. Hold on, let me check something really quick, because I know I added some mods and stuff that will add more. Let me check the bench, the workbench right now. Brewing bench, carpentry bench, chest label bench, construct, music station, water well, colors block, armors, builder's workbench, loom, grenadier workbench, and game. Or decor. Maybe it's in the... oh, hold on. Compost plants. I don't know where this came from. There's the runic one. Okay. Wait, there was one more bench I kind of glossed over. What was that? Oh, it's the signage bench. Okay. Let me check other crafting benches really quick. Actually, now that I just thought about it, I don't think I have... do I have Spotify on? Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. Because I remember muting Spotify for games, the game studio. This one doesn't do... oh, there's the barrel stuff. Okay, cool. I'm gonna make all of this at some point. And there's some crates too. Okay, I should have seen this. I wasted materials on making kegs, unfortunately. But that's fine. We're gonna have to bring some wood over, definitely. Oh, we can make market stalls too. Feeding troughs. Oh, that's cute. Okay, now that I know this is all possible now. There's so many decorations we can make. Bean, you need to check these benches. You're gonna love them. There's so many decorations you can make now. Oh, Bean, I think you may want these ones to decorate your place. This one has the blood rose. This one has... If you scroll down, you can go all the way to the ones with the different ingredients. I think I'm going to use this for the alchemy bench. Or for the alchemy house in the future. Backpack, you scroll to it, and then you right click. Just right click with it. As long as it's the utility pack, right? You have a utility pack, right? Not the leather backpack. There you go. Okay, so let's get back to work on the pathing. Now I'm gonna need a mix of pebbles and... Oop. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna send this into processing here. I need to move the farming workbench a little closer to the warehouse for this one because the pathing is definitely gonna take some time to do. Oh, one more thing. I'm gonna bring our materials over here to this bench because I want to pick out a nice... Let's see. I like this one. Can't use cold dirt. Oh, actually, here's an idea. Because my brain just clicked with something really quick. Because what we can do is mix some of these. Right? And then... get these... I need the cold dirt. One sec. Need to get it from the... I need to go through the dirt barrel. There it is. Okay. Let's put one dirt there. Put more gravel here and there. Okay. Recolor? No, 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 no. You're fine. You're fine. It's fine. Just make it connect. That's all. You're fine. You're perfectly fine. It doesn't have to like match. In fact, its varieties makes it look even better actually. So there isn't a pure need. And if that's the case, then what we can do is just mix and match, right? So that way your pathing isn't disrupted and it goes with the color too. We just mix a little bit of this and that, right? A bit more. Let's use this one. There, this one is already paved. We just need to just switch out some of them. Now, here's a little thing I learned. Wait, let's do my pathing first. Okay, we just need to do a bit of slabs in here and there. So let's just go and grab. Let's see. Let's take some shale. 2 stacks, in fact. Okay. Go back to the builder's hut really quick. Then we take this and make the weave paths. And we make some of these. And we make some of these. Oh, not here. The other one. Here. Make some of these. Okay. Now, what we can do is this. Whoops. Okay, interesting. Can't put those there because they actually block you from stepping up. So in fact, nope. No. I thought I could use those, but no. Let's just stick with that. Oh. There we go. Again, so we cannot use this. Oh. So it shows me hammers. What happens if I... Oh, well, hello. So the next thing we need to put up are street lamps. Or at least path lamps. Okay. So another thing is we're gonna have to do a path that circles around the house and goes up to the mead hall here. So that's another pathing objective we need to do really quick. Just put these mushrooms here. Oh. So we know that we need to slowly work our way up to that. And we also need to make a divergent path here that will slowly go up there. Just testing the paths one more time before we move on. Oh, we're gonna need more pebbles. One sec. Yes. There's something you need? No? Just enjoying the path. Okay. Oh, let's see. I want to remove this. I want to move this sign really quick. Okay, and put it right there. Then we're gonna need some planters. Is this tier 2? Tier 2. Oh, I can just upgrade it. Might as well. Let's see. Could make these ones. I was thinking like maybe we could make the paths connect to the courtyard at some point. It would be an interesting way to make the whole thing come together, no? Alright. For the meantime though, this will have to do until we get some lighting done. So the question is though, what kind of lights do we want? Do we want planter lights or do we want what does it take to make a planter actually? I just made two without even thinking. Oh, we need essence of life. Oof. I wonder why. Okay. So we're gonna have to get started with a farm at some point. But in the meantime, since we don't have the resources, let's think of a different alternative. Because I think planter with a lantern would be nice to decorate the whole like encompassing area of the settlement rather than the regular like hardened or hardwood posts with lanterns sticking out. Another thing also, we gotta build a bridge over to Manju's place. So maybe let's settle with the... Let's wrap up our efforts here on this path here and make it lead over here so that we can build a bridge that will extend all the way to Manju's place. The problem is this water area has been, for the most part, been totally drained. Either because this was natural or Manju just completely drained this thing because he was making stuff. Oh, and Manju has been using the new decorations and stuff actually. He's been utilizing, I just noticed. Okay, so that's just the terrible world gen. Okay. We could do something about it and just make blocks, turn this into a shallow area by putting a whole bunch of blocks in it. You just need dirt and gravel, probably. Then we can use some infinite water to cover up the surface blocks. Oh, yeah, it's a nice cove area for your house actually. It would be nice if you could like put a small dock and then have a small pathway leading to the dock. It's like your little fishing dock. Okay. should run here. Right, we need to take some away off of this really quick. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Wanted to mix a little bit of this. Then place the... There we go. Okay, cool. Hey Bean, do you have a lot of essence? Life essence? Because I want to make some planters. Let me go grab some fiber really quick. Copper and tree sap. That's right. That's what I need. Fiber maybe. Let's go to Bean. Grab that life essence in the chest. Okay. In that case, I might as well just make the planters here. Start sticking them around. There. Here. Then we have to put along the path here. Okay. Reserve one there. Next, we need lights. Candles. 10 of those. How much would it take to make lanterns? 3 logs. I need to go grab those. Or... Nah, I'll stick with lanterns. I'm gonna stick to one theme. 3 logs, 3 logs, 3 logs. Here. Might as well use up the azure logs because they serve no purpose at the moment. Okay. Then we get our lanterns. And start putting them on the planters. Just need a few more. Oh, 4. Need one more. Okay, cool. Cool. There we go. Now we work on this section here. We just need to gather some materials first. Let's check if I can make cold soil. Cold dirt, rather. Ooh, I can't believe it actually takes me some plant fiber. I'm gonna go and break some bushes. Let's pull out the sword. We can go into the swamp and just tear up all the thorn bushes we can see. Okay. Gonna run around for a bit. Oh! I'm just looking for some thorn bushes to tear up. Killing some fence stalkers along the way. Yeah, this is just a boar. Oh. Wow, it looks great from here. Starting to look great. Can't wait to see. I can't wait to see the whole thing once it's like we populated a lot of the, or like placed all of the buildings that we need to place down. But looking at the village from this hilltop looks great. We just need the path to connect to Manju's house. We need the bridge and everything. Which is another thing I'm debating on. Is like, how are we gonna make the bridge, right? Should it be a stone bridge or should it be a wooden bridge or a mix? Could use stone as a sort of foundation for the bridge and then slowly like place wood in the middle and stuff. Like, you look at Hytale, right? And you feel like the world's a little alive with all these little critters just flying around. You can see wild boar and a bear in the distance over there. Or lacking is just a bit of fish. Alright. Alright, let's put this essence in one of the chests here. Okay. Then let's put some materials away. In fact, let's go back to the tavern, or the mead hall really quick. I want to drop off these paintings. Put them inside the rooms. No. Maybe right above the bed? Or in front of the bed? Ooh, right there. No. Maybe just above the chest would be nice. Okay. Maybe a pumpkin painting right there. This room. Let's grab this one and put her there. And a small painting over there. And this one. Okay. Now let's do the barrels I've been wanting to do. Okay. Let me give these. I'm gonna have to like take off these shelves too. Alright. I can do instead is we can remove some of these shelves. Then add more kegs here. Move this barrel here. Okay. Boom. Okay. Now let's go deal with those barrels. Oh, before I leave, let's drop off this meat. Alright, another thing we gotta do is refill the salvage. Oh, this is so much better. Having path is like is so amazing. Like you never really tell the difference until you actually run on a path. If like your travel time is either easier or harder. Still thinking of how I'm going to design a bridge. No. Oh, right. I should leave the copper bars behind. That's not what I mean, Bean. What I mean is like what looks like what looks like I don't want the bridge to stand out and get away from the theme of the village, right? So that's what I mean by design, like the actual architecture of what the bridge is gonna look like. Because I have to understand from a certain perspective what Vikings had as their means of making their villages and such. I'm pretty sure a lot of the complex ones, like the advanced ones, do have stone and as part of their like build materials and all that. But there are definitely those like where those outlying villages that don't have the access to that. In fact, they don't even have access to roads. If anything, we should have made like dirt pathways and stuff, but I wanted to do something using the materials that we have excess access to. So we had a lot of shale, so wanted to use all of that instead, because I don't want all the shale piling up in our warehouse. Because if you can see, if we go over to our stone supply here, this thing is more or less already filled up with almost half of it's all shale. So I'm even having it processed into rubble so that we can turn it into gravel that we can use for pathing and stuff. So we don't have excess. So my idea right now is once that's done, we're gonna go back to pathing again, and we're gonna make the path go up to the courtyard and into the entrance. And then we're gonna clear up some of this here. All this, we're gonna clear this up and slowly make another pathway that leads over here. So I might as well get to it immediately. Also, Bean, I've heard for some of the future updates, they're gonna add proximity chat, which is great. It's gonna be a great addition to the game. So eventually, when you do get a mic, we don't have to use Discord. You can just talk in game, and it also like it accounts for distance. So depending how far you are from you are from each other, the proximity chat will also adjust. But I'm sure you know how proximity chat works. But I'm excited for that. Okay. Well, technically, I want to be removing that block again soon, but it's... we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Now, for this side of the hill, we gotta slowly build a pathway. Whoa. Initial pathway. We will use the pickaxe to slowly carve our path once we get to that point. And it goes around here. Okay, cool. We will get to work on that soon. Looks like our street lamps or path lights are doing their job. It looks great. It looks great. Yay! Look at it. All right. Maybe I should put a path over to Bean's bench as well. Another thing I want to do is actually designate the smithy as well. So the plan is for the smithy, right? Let's break all of this here. Get rid of that. We're gonna make an open smithy. So we need space for a... Let's see. I think we're gonna make it a 6x8 building. And we need room for the workshop, the workbench, the grenadier workbench, the armor's workbench, the repair workbench. Okay. Plan out the smithy and should it be here? I think it should be closer to the warehouse actually. So it should be here. So maybe we need to dig out this area right here. And then just add some blocks here. Yeah, we got a lot of time. Might as well just work on it now. I just realized, like, damn, we just have that much time. All right, might as well just make it. Use redwood this time. So we are making an open concept building for the smithy. It's not gonna be too complex because I've done my research and smithies are usually these wide open ones. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Then we have this one here. Because I was thinking of a more semi-circular concept. So we could make it so. Right? Question is, how will semicircle? I don't think this is gonna work with the way I built it. Wait, take this out first. Let me think for a moment here. Because this may be a bit off. Because it would have to be an odd number, wouldn't it? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, it's okay. We're good. We're good. It's 5 by 7 inside, so I think we're good. The tricky part, right, will be the actual roof and how we're gonna make it all connect together. So I'm thinking, all right, let's go make some softwood first. Or grab some softwood to go and make this type of roof right here, because this will do for the majority of our build. So what I want to accomplish first okay. Then put another redwood log here. Oh, no, no, no. Ah, this is where it gets tricky, right? So, how do we approach this? Right? I have an idea. We just need to... Okay. Something's wrong with this. I think my issue is that the thing is not equal. I think that is why this is failing. So... I don't need the building to be too big, so we're gonna make a 5 by 5. Alright. I think my dad needs assistance with the cat, so I will have to dip out from stream for a bit. Be right back. Bruh. I have been on the BRB screen this entire time. Bro, how long was I on the BRB screen? Oh, you've just been watching the gameplay from that little tiny box this entire time. I feel bad. I should feel bad. Just omega lol. I've been narrating this entire time, been speaking about all the cool stuff I'm planning to do. And yo, I am just disappointed. It's just so sad. All gone now, it's all ruined. All good, Bean. If you feel that you need to step out, you're free to do so. You didn't miss much anyway. I'm just being a goof. Let's mix basalt and shale this time for the flooring. How do I want to do? Do I want it going all the way down, or do we want just... Yeah, I think I want it about yay high. Let's just mix basalt and shale cobble for the flooring initially. Oh, it bothers me so much that I fumbled my screens a lot. I mean, it happens, but bruh. Like that means I didn't get to show people I was able to overcome my problem of like making this rounded area roof and stuff, which is, bro. I mean, technically people didn't miss much, but all right, I should stop fussing about it because it happened. So not much I can do about it. What's done is done. So can't do a thing about it. Okay. So the next thing I need to do is I'm gonna use stone bricks next. I'm actually interested to see what else I can do with these ones. Because if the hammer showed me one thing, I want to see what else I can do with them. I think I want this. Then let's go back over here. Actually, one thing I do want to do as well is look for... Do I still have my... Here we go. Hardwood beams. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna do this. Wait, what? Oh, I don't have enough? Really? Thought I did. Cause it's... Okay. 10 is... It's a merchant with a lava toad. Oh, this guy's selling bandages. Wait. Hold up. Whoa. Gimme. Wait. Where's my... Hell yeah. Give me some of that. Let's trade. Ooh, he's got salt. Give me that. Would love that. Let me get... Where's that bandages? Yeah, give me those. I want more salt. Oh, I'm gonna take that. Get some goods for sticks too. Ooh, he's got so much stuff I want. I could buy linen from him, but I don't need any more. Hey Bean, there's a merchant. If you're still around. I know you're not you're feeling under the weather right now. So I guess you can just relax for now. But if you're up and at 'em, you can talk to this merchant over here. He was selling some nice goods. And don't hurt his lava frog either, or his rhino toad. You don't want to fight that either anyway. So we got some bandages though. Wait, how much do I have? I'm gonna give some over to Bean. This place is off limits, sir. If you have like stuff with you, don't kill the toad. I just said not to kill the toad. It wasn't attacking me, it was just a merchant. Just talk to the merchant. He's got stuff to sell. Although I bought out the bandages. Here. The merchant is friendly. Don't kill the merchant. Alright, let's turn those to beams. Cool. Come on. Cool. Maybe not the last ones here. Let's take those out. All right. Get this. And put that in the center. There we go. Could switch these out though. Or better yet, you can push this outer layer just one step further. Okay, cool. Okay, next we need fences. Will redwood do, or do we want to... No, not beech. Let's... Maybe dark wood would actually do the job, what we need to do. Is that merchant still around? Yeah, he is. Wonder why he's sticking around, though. Maybe his pathing is broken? Maybe I should empty my inventory first before we do other things. Let's bring this upstairs first. Let's bring some of these items over to my house. Bone powder there. Tree sap here. Fiber here. Fix here. Logs here. Dirt here. rocks here. What if I did slabs instead? No, it wouldn't connect. Would it? Let's take these. And let's make stone walls instead, no? Why? But what walls? Cobblestone wall. Perfect. There we go. That's much better. Feels less cramped. Okay, next. Fencing. And we do need something here. Fences. Oh, these are not. Oh. I'm back. That is... Ooh. How do we do this? Okay. So if... Hmm. Okay. What if I did this one? One, two, three, four. Mm. Okay. Was it just that? Wait. Oh, it's in this one. Okay. I think we are good for our wrap up. We just need to move a few things really quick. Let's go grab our workbenches now. So the inventory is clear. Just sort it. Put that there. Okay. Oh. We do need lights in this place. Probably should get some lanterns or something here. Or we can just use this campfire and put it right there in the middle. There we go. I wonder where it's getting the 30 copper from. Okay, there's no copper there. Something's wrong. It shouldn't be getting copper. Unless someone has a storage space somewhere below that I don't know about. But the smithy is done. Well, for the most part, anyway. Could make some other weapons and stuff. Let's actually do that really quick. What do I need for iron swords? Light leather. Okay. Should be easy enough to obtain. Make 2 of those. Ooh, I'd like to make one of those. Oh, that's where I got the 30 copper from. Silly me. Oh, looks like the workbench is not gonna fit in here. So this is purely like armor and stuff. Alright. So for the meantime, I'm gonna put this in my house. I think, no, I can't fit anything in there either. So we'll just put it here for now. Go. I can get those. Oh wait, I do have an iron greatsword. Blue. What's the next tier? Thorium or cobalt? So we can go straight to cobalt. We can make a thorium one. But we need shadow weave scraps. Let's check. Do we even have enough thorium? Yeah, we do. And let's scrap our iron sword. Or iron longsword. No? Won't allow us to do that? Alright, fine then. We'll just mulch it then. To the garbage chute you go. Volume. Got the next tier. Then go to our armory here. What would it take? Ooh, wolf hands. That was 5. Physical damage. Ooh, I want those. Gimme. What other stuff can I make? Shadow Knight, silver, bone legs, green rook boots. What would it take to make green rook boots? Scraps. Ancestral shield. Bone armor. Druid chest. Wolf armor. Different shapes for the iron cuirass. What about the greaves? I don't think there's anything different. Helm though could use something new. We do need to upgrade all our stuff here. But that is for another stream. For now, that is it for tonight, guys. I will be wrapping things up. Let's bring ourselves over to the mead hall for now. So, now that we completed the smithy, we're just probably gonna decorate it at some point. And then we're gonna do some more pathing next time. So tomorrow, I'll be at work. And for the most part, I'm tired. This has been like, it's been a long day. I'm glad I was able to accomplish what we need to do tonight, which is show off the box, show off all the Conquest bass. It's too bad I kind of flubbed that bit with the BRB screen. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. But in any case, hopefully that will not happen as often as I think it should have happened, but or should not have happened. So in any case, that is it for me tonight. We will see you tomorrow for another session of full session of Hytale. We'll be continued our building session. We're gonna build, the next thing we need to build is the mage hut, I guess. And then we're gonna have to try and, if not, we're gonna do a full session of adventuring tomorrow, because we have to gather as much materials as we can. Cobalt, adamantite, all that good stuff. But till then, this is me, Magus Tiberian, signing off. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, before I forget, if you've enjoyed the stream so far, please hit that like, it does help. And if you want to keep up with the stream, hit the subscribe. But yeah, that is it for me for now. I'll catch you in the next one. Hopefully you're subscribed so that you can see exactly when I come back on live. Till then, bye-bye.